Would you guys like to damage farm in All-Star Tower Defense? What's up, guys? F- Mike here. If you guys are watching the video, like the video right now. Comment down below. If you guys can get this video to 1,000 likes, I can gift you anything in All-Star Tower Defense or any game that you guys play on Roblox. No limits at all. Just let me know when we hit 1,000 likes. So thank you for supporting your favorite YouTuber. But basically for the video, guys, we got a special treat. This video is only possible because we have this special unit here, and it is RYUK. If you guys don't know, F-1 video of the week, probably I think like earlier this year or maybe late last year, I kind of forgot. This is the most valuable unit that anybody can get, at least if you're not a moderator or even Madao himself in the entire All-Star game. It's worth probably like, what, 5 to 10 Kaidos or something like that? But it's really limited, and the stats is based off of Kura 6-star. It's actually, I think, about 2 or 3% weaker than Kura. However, the difference is that this costs $2 million less to place down and $2 million less to max out. So for the video, why don't we try to take RYUK, this limited unit that we have? Also, Light Yagami. So if you guys want to compare the stats, Light Yagami over here, level 146. He's doing, it looks like, about 6 million damage. However, if we take a look at RYUK, he's doing about 6.3 million, and he's cheaper just because RYUK is a higher level. So let's take both of these units, guys. And for the orb, unfortunately, we only have one Death Orb. Death Orb does work on RYUK, and because since RYUK is stronger and cheaper, I'll put the Death Orb on him. If we happen to have additional money for the game, I'm also going to be taking the Fire Rage Orb on our Light Yagami. It's only 100% damage, it's not 500%, but it's still pretty decent, especially since we only have one Death Orb. I think that's okay. The other person that I want to use is Mag. Now, she is level 92. She also has some sort of skill that's kind of like a Death Note, where she can wipe out the entire map. So I want to go ahead and take her as well. For her orb, I don't think she actually needs one, because if you put the Fire Rage Orb, it's not that big of a difference. So we don't need any orb on Mag. What I also want to do, and what we have to do, we have to take some farm units. We need to be able to maximize the amount of farm we get so we can place all 8 Light Yagamis, all 8 RYUKs, all 8 Megamins, guys, and it's going to be really expensive. So we're going to take a bunch of Bulmas with us as well. I guess we're going to take one Bulma, one Speedwagon, and if I did have the unit, I could also take Bulma's dad. If we were able to take Bulma's dad, we would have 3 farm units, but I wasn't playing around that time. Maybe I can just ask Fruit Jaeger to give it to us. But look at that, Speedwagon, Bulma for the 2 farms, and the other unit that we need to make this complete, and I believe his name is Kiryu. We're going to take the 6-star version. We're going to evolve this guy. We have 4 out of 3 Yoshikages, we have 3 out of 3 Heart Attacks, we have 1 Jotaro 6-star, and then I guess the Zeo agents here. If we get Kira Yoshikage 6-star, he has an ability that allows us to reset the cooldowns, guys, of RYUK, of Light Yagami, and of Megumin. So we basically, if you think about it, 8 Death Notes, and then 8, we have 40 Death Notes, guys, 48. If we play this correctly, and we do have to evolve him, I already farmed this, so it took like, I don't know, probably like a couple days to farm this guy, because it was kind of tough finding the Bizarre Raid. Nobody wanted to do it, but we're ready to upgrade him in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and upgrade him right there. We got the Omega Rare 6-star Yoshikage Kiryu, Eat the Dirt. And it looks like he's also a Fire Rage enchant, which is kind of cool. So if we go back to our inventory, he's level 80 now. Damn, let's go ahead and equip him. And it says leaders or units in the Time Avox category gain a 15% attack boost. I'm going to look at right here, units in the Spirit Warriors category, units in the Girls category, 15% attack boost. I guess we could look at Spirit Warriors. Is RYUK a Spirit Warrior? This guy is Spirit Warrior? Okay, so we can't get any additional power for these 2, Light Yagami, RYUK, and I guess Megumin. Units in the Girls category. So technically she's a girl. If I put Megumin in the first slot, does that mean F- is going to get 15% more damage for Megumin? I'm not sure, but we can go ahead and equip her and let's go ahead and try it out. But that's going to be our loadout, guys. Look at the very bottom of the screen now. We do have Megumin, we have Light Yagami, RYUK, 2 farm units, and then Kira Yoshikage. However, for Kira Yoshikage, in order to activate his ability, we do have to buy his orb, and it's gonna be a pretty expensive amount of gems. I don't know if the update dropped already, but we're gonna try to save our gems, you know, for the updates. We got the Blooming Orb, Paw Orb, Moon Orb, Pink Star Orb. I'm not sure which one it is. I do believe it's the Reset Orb, and it's 10,000 gems. I have 48,000 gems, which is a lot. But if I can get the Reset Orb, we will be able to do a bunch of stuff. It says craft 10,000 gems. There it is, the Reset Orb, guys. We are about to reset life right now. Damn, it's pretty OP. So let's just go ahead and put that in Kira Yoshikage, and let's go to Infinite Mode. And this is the setup once again. Hopefully we can deal enough damage. Hopefully we have enough money. For the Blackbeard slow effect and for buff, we're gonna see if we can find another player who's willing to join us. That way we can buff our units, like right here. We also have the slow effect, and then any other additional support that we need, like defending the base early in the game. I feel like this is going to be a great game, guys. We're going to make it far. We're going to be able to damage farm, and then you guys can see in action like 48 death notes. After I use Kira Yoshikage, maybe all these abilities will reset, and then we can just keep spamming it. Maybe not exactly the best damage form, or maybe it is, but I want to see how far we're going to get in normal infinite mode, because this is one of those videos where we try to do some interesting and entertaining things in All-Star Tower Defense. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any additional ideas. If you guys observe over here, you can see that we have loaded into a game of infinite mode. Thank you to one of our friends, Sayori, for helping us out. Sayori actually has, I think, Gohan 7-star, as well as Blackbeard and Brook. So they're going to be buffing, they're going to be time stopping, dueling, all this other stuff, while F- farms as much as he can for the entire game. The more money we have, the better chance that we can place like all the Light Yagamis, all the RYUKs, and all the Megamins down. And then on top of that, we also have Kira Yoshikage here. I'm telling you guys, once we use all the Death Notes, and then we use RYUK, and then we also use mags like Explosion, we can reset the cooldown and then run it back. So I am going to try my best to farm as much money as we can. We need to like speed run maxing out Speedwagon, and then we need to speed run maxing out the Bulma. As far as like where we're gonna place all of our units, because Brook also has a range buff, we should be fine placing everything in the middle of the map. Hopefully it's gonna be fine to place in the middle of the map. That way we can hit every single enemy that comes into the game. And then the goal for the video, I'm not exactly sure, because there's other damage farming units in the game, and I just realized Yugi from I guess like Yu-Gi-Oh, he also has a move that allows him to nuke the entire map. The problem is I don't have enough slots. Maybe like somebody else could take Kira Yoshikage's 6-star, but this is the best that we're working with. Maybe I'll do a different video on that, where we also take Yugi's 6-star. I don't know if it can reset his cooldown with Kira Yoshikage's ability. Apparently it might be able to, apparently it might not be able to. It says it does not affect global skills, and Yugi's Exodia ability is a global skill because only one player can do it. Same thing with like Eren Yeager, I guess. But the Death Notes, I can do that. RYUK, I can do that. And then Megamin, I can use, that's like my own move. So we are on wave 5. It's probably going to take like anywhere between 50 to like 60, maybe 70 waves to gather enough money, to make enough money from Speedwagon and Bulma. We got Speedwagon maybe almost at the halfway upgrade. And then Bulma, I guess I could go ahead and place her down and, you know, start putting a little bit of cash into her. These are the 2 main farm units that we're going to work with, guys. And I'm telling you, once we start blasting these death notes, I guess once we place some down and we max them out, I can test Kira 6-star out. I'm not sure how much Kira 6-star costs to, like, you know, max out and stuff, but hopefully it's not that expensive. But I will see you guys whenever we start testing out all these death notes. Y'all ready for that update? Your boy F- and his boy Sayori over here, he placed all of those Gohan 7-stars. Look at this, guys. 3.8 million damage without any kind of buff. That's gonna help us out a lot for this game. So I'm not saying we're going for leaderboards, but we will make it damn far. Kira Yoshikage's 6-star has also been placed down. We just need one final upgrade, and it's 4.3 million dollars. Actually pretty expensive, but if I use this ability, apparently I can use Death Notes again. Apparently I can use Megamin's Explosion skill again, and I don't know what the cooldown is for Eat the Dirt. Might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, could be 20 minutes. Let me know in the comments if you guys know how long it is. If I can keep spamming these Death Notes, you know F- is gonna keep spamming these Death Notes, and I'll have it on like auto activates. But we can start placing units down. We're gonna do priority RYUK first. The reason we're doing RYUK first is because he does more damage than our light Yagami because he's a higher level. I'm just gonna max it out, and it's also $2 million cheaper for the upgrade and $2 million cheaper to place down. And I don't actually know if I said $2 million earlier. I'm sorry, I meant $200,000. So F- did make a mistake there, but you guys can see, look at this. RYUK maxed out 75 million damage. Big range, he attacks almost the entire map. But you guys do know we have a Brook buff, and then when we start buffing, the RYUKs will hit the entire map. We do have to max out, I guess, a couple more, and it looks like this one's 1.3 million. All we really need to do is just AFK now. I know we're already on wave 52. Maybe somebody else could have maxed out Kiryu Shikage. Probably would have been better. That would have been an extra $4 million that we would have had, and that could have literally been maybe like one extra RYUK. But I did take 2 farm units, guys. I already have Bulma maxed out here, and then we have Speedwagon. So that's how I was thinking. Maybe a 3rd farm unit or even a better farm unit would be better for this video. But you can see 3 RYUKs now maxed out, guys. All we have to do is place 5 more down. I think we're going to run into a money issue, but it just depends though on how far we make it. If we make it to like wave 90 to wave 100, I know for sure we can place down and max out all our RYUKs, and we might be able to place down and max out Megumin as well. It's just the other light Yagamis, that's going to be second priority because he only has the Fire Rage Orb, so he's not going to be as strong. But I mean, that's still pretty decent. So we are on wave 55. The next cut you will see is us on wave 80 to 90. We're going to have the Brook buff going on. We're going to have everything on the map, guys. We are going to make it far. I'm telling you, look at this. He has the Gohans. The Gohans, guys, plus the RYUKs. Hey, check it out. This is pretty exciting, guys. Wave 87. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Look at all these Gojos. I don't know if that's like a perfect time stop that they got going on. But shout out once again to Sayori. Thank you for joining the game. They got the Brook buff going on, 442% damage, but I think the cap is like 250%. Our RYUKs are doing 265 million, and that is the final RYUK maxed out. Maybe we can try to redo this video in the future, because based on everything I'm looking at, I don't think we can even place one maxed out light Yagami or even one Megumin. So those are 2 unit character slots that I can replace with something else because it's just too expensive. The priority after RYUK though is gonna be Megumin. The reason why is because our light Yagami only has the Fire Rage Orb. So I'm going to put all of my money into Megumin, and then we can start using her ability in just a little bit. We have 8 RYUKs here, 265 million damage. Technically, we're doing about 2 billion damage. And then when I reset all these death notes with Kira's skill, Eat the Dirt, then it's technically going to be 4 billion damage. But if you think about it, I told you guys earlier that not Light Yagami, but Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Exodia does like 20 billion. So maybe we should just take that and then not take those other 2 characters, but that's gonna be a different video. You guys see this right here? Damn, I could actually use some death notes right now. If I use 1 death note, I think I could kill maybe half the enemies on the map. 2 death notes would kill everything on the map though. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. Plus we have all these Gohans. I know in like the upper right hand corner of the screen we only have 700 million damage, but like I said, I got all these death notes at my disposal. All the money I get, I'm gonna put it into Megumin, and I realized Megumin is actually not too good compared to RYUK or Light Yagami. She does about 1/3 of the damage, and she costs more than RYUK, and I think the same amount as Light Yagami. I guess I'll start using these death notes kind of soon. I might give it a little bit of time. Maybe I'll use, I mean, we're only on wave 94. If we can make it like past wave 100, I would be extremely happy. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I guess we can use it as soon as those enemies start moving again, or we can wait it out. There's 1 death note. This is going to be the 2nd death note, and look at that. We just wiped out the entire freaking map, guys. Maybe we could reset it right now again, but then again, I don't know, guys, what to do. Should we just put all the money in Megumin? Yes. And then let's go use some more death notes. Based on the monster HP I'm seeing, we should be able to kill everything with 3 death notes. So I gotta be kind of fast with this. So I guess this is gonna be the first death note after they use the time stop. Just wait for Sayori, my buddy over here. Let's go see what he's about to do. Maybe I'll just use a death note. It's all good. There's 2 death notes, and I think we can use 1 more death note on this guy. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some enemies coming to the base real damn fast. Maybe I'll go ahead and reset it. There's a death note. I saw some enemies moving to our base like really fast. So I went ahead and just popped all the death notes. Oh well. And I guess this 215 million, this one has 750 million. We already have 80 billion total damage, by the way. And after resetting all these RYUKs and stuff, I think we have about 2, maybe 3 that I've used. So we have about 5 RYUKs we can still use. And I will be using them kind of soon. Actually, I can go ahead and use them right now. There's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Oh gosh, that's 6. Really? That's 7. You've used 7, and I can still use Mega Man. We just maxed out Mega Man right now. But based on everything I'm seeing, guys, I don't know. We can't kill these enemies. Can we make Wave 100? Auto skipping everything, no strategy. And I believe RYUK is not even a meta unit. Same thing with Light Yagami. Mega Man's not even a meta unit. So if we can make Wave 100, I'll be happy. There it is. Wave 100, guys. I'm gonna use her explosive skill. I don't know how much damage she does. And look at that. We overtaken Sayori in terms of damage. Now, Kira Yoshikage already used his ability. It looks like it's probably going to be like a 10-15 minute cooldown. And it looks like these enemies are getting to our base, but we did great for the video, I believe. There it is. Infinite Death Note run. We can definitely do it better next time. Let me know if you guys want to see it again. Really do appreciate your guys' support. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.